And he would come out of the sea. He was a pink fish. Bueno, si tú tomas tapatilla. I remember.
It kind of sounds familiar, but
if I could find out the name of this pill, and I think it was like fish oil pill, but in Spanish.
Damn.
But that commercial was always in Univision or Telemundo. That little pink bull-headed fish.
The one commercial I remember, and this is funny because my boy Adrian and his mom used to, like, his mom will always be hanging out or whatever, but she'll be watching TV and it'll be like, I think it was Channel 5. It's 10 o'clock. You know where your kids are.
You know they still give that shit?
Yeah, they still give it. So that's what she'll be like, Daniel! Looking for it. So he will come to his house around 10, then go back outside.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. Because at first she used to be looking for him and he'll be outside.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, that used to happen all the time. But
that shit's fucking funny.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of fucking funny shit from back in the days, fucking growing up poor that I could think of. I think me and you were talking about it this weekend, but I think we were talking about 7-Eleven. Back in the days, I mean, now 7-Eleven, there's a lot in New York. I mean, back in the days, it's just like UFOs.
Yeah, when I found one in Washington Heights in 177, I was like, holy shit.
That shit's probably fucking drugs.
No, they don't even go probably there. They just go to the smoke shops.
I don't even think they sell Slurpees there.
No, hell no. They sell jugo de chinola. Humor soñando. Slurpee.
But yeah, so back in the days, we didn't have that. So one thing back in the days, I never had a bicycle. And to be honest, I never had a bicycle all my life.
I never had a bike.
So one thing I used to do in my block, there was only like 3 people who would have bicycles. And everybody would borrow it for like to go around the block. We call it around La Manzana. Well, I don't know why we called it that. Because it wasn't an Apple, but I guess because we lived in New York.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I used to tell my boy, yo, let me the bike. I'm going to go around the block. I used to get the bike, start heading through Amsterdam, go around the block, but then start going towards the GW Bridge from 178 and go all the way across the George Washington Bridge to 7-Eleven to get Slurpees. Because back in the days, they were like 70 cents for like 64 ounces.
Yeah, them big gulps, bro.
And fucking go and then come back to the block and then yo, my nigga, where you been at? Yo, man, I just went around the block, but I went 4 times. And they'll be like, I'll be my cousin block. Oh, I went to my mom's house real quick to pick something up. And that'll be my excuse. So
yeah,
that's one thing I used to remember. The same thing was with skateboards. I never had a skateboard. So back in the days, it's retarded. But I used to ride a skateboard on my knees.
But everybody did that. Who didn't know?
Us in the hood.
Who didn't know how to ride it? That's what it is.
Only us in the hood. So we didn't ride it like normal people would. That you stand on it. You pay one knee and the other one to kick, and you go on the block.
That was the best.
The block is the worst.
But going down the hill.
Oh, that was fun. Then you put both knees inside, and you just. You maneuver it and you hope for the fucking best.
And if you have,
you sit down and stop.
And if you have one of the bigger skateboards, you could sit down and just push yourself with the both.
Yeah, man. So that's one thing I used to remember.
the skateboard and the knee.
Because I never had a skateboard and I never had a bike. What about you? You ever?
Nah, I didn't.
The same thing.
I didn't have a bike. Well, me and my brother's siblings, we didn't have a bike because we lived in the 6th floor. So just imagine trying to carry that bike upstairs.
Oh my God.
So, I know our parents never bought us one. But to be honest, I don't even know if we knew how to ride because we never learned.
I learned late. I learned like in 5th grade.
But we always did I'm going to go around the block. And in the block I grew up, it was longer than yours.
It was long, way long.
So we went from between Bro and Amsterdam, go all the way to Amsterdam, go around down back to Bro and come back to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So our Manzana was longer.
Yeah.
Compared to yours, it was just a square.
Yeah, mine was just a regular
So
block.
just imagine, let me the bike. And you just go for hours. And dudes used to cry in front of their building. I was like, yo, what happened? Nah, man. Yo, man, Jay took my bike. He's not here yet. He got 2 hours with it. I was like,
there was always a guy in the block that would take it for long. Like,
not to lend it to him.
Them,
yeah.
They're going to like fucking take forever.
Yep.
So I used to be like, yo, let me ride first, because I know you're going to take forever. You could do whatever you want. Because I normally would go buy pizza. I used to go to 181st, get a slice. And sometimes I would even eat a slice right in the bite. I don't know how the fuck I did it, like on the handlebars.
Oh, you did the slick one because you knew the dude that was going to take the longest.
I would leave it for
You would
last.
tell him, look, I'll ride. You stand in the back.
On the pegs.
And the pegs.
Yeah.
And then when you come back, you take it.
Yeah.
All right. So he used to leave us half block because he didn't want the dude to see him with the bike. Yo, where he at? Yo, he left me like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And he left. I don't know. And he comes back like 2 hours later, all sweating, shirt all dirty. Like, what the fuck? Where were you, motherfucker?
And the funny thing is, back in the days, people used to take a bike to go see a girl. Yo, I'm going to go check out the girl 183rd. They go with the bike, try to show off. Make believe it's their bike.
But some of us who couldn't get the bike, we just had to hop the train.
Oh, yeah. If you had to go far, yeah, you definitely have to hop the train.
You do the hoppity, and you just had to be careful to see if the cops were waiting for people.
Yeah. You ever got caught hopping the train?
Once. And then that was because I was a little drunk.
Yeah.
And some people who couldn't hop will crawl under.
We'll go under
I will see.
Yeah.
I used to hop in 181st was the easiest, in Fort Wash.
Oh yeah,
Because
Bennett. Yeah.
you hear the beep beep the beeping because you know the train's coming. And you just got to see which one it is downtown, and you got to time it perfect. Because when you hear the first beep, that's when you hop and you jet. You the escalator's long.
Yeah.
So okay, boom, that was the easiest. And then in your block, 168. But then before there used to be an entrance at 170.
Yeah.
With the old turnstile, so we used to go in through there, because 161st in my block, we couldn't do it, so we had to walk to your block, just to ride the train for one stop to go to 181st.
God damn.
We're fucking lazy ass motherfuckers. Did you ever get caught?
I did get caught like once or twice, but I never got in trouble. I always like escaped it. Like I've always the bullshitted or whatever. But one time I got caught for the worst thing. So I was with my boy Gio and Adrian, and we went 14th Street. We were drinking, and 14th Street, I think 6th Avenue. If you go into like the F, it's a long tunnel.
Okay.
I don't know which train. It's like 6th Avenue. It's like, so I don't know what the hell we were doing. We're drinking and chicken 40s. And then I told these motherfuckers, I'm like, yo, watch my back. I gotta pee. So I started peeing in the tunnel.
Oh boy.
And as I'm peeing in the tunnel, they were looking down the tunnel, but nobody was looking the other way.
So they were looking the way you were peeing.
They were looking like they should have split up or whatever. They just looked one way. The cops came the other way, and I had to eat a fucking ticket. I think it was like $60 at that time, because I think I actually had ID on me. Like back in the days, I never used to have ID. Well, I think back in the days you could just tell me I got an ID.
Yeah.
You have ID, and you'd be good. So everybody gave probably the same name I gave, Jose Perez.
I forget what I used to give.
Carlos Perez. That was one of the twos, but that's the only one that I got like a caught. But like hopping, I was pretty much got away. I think I got caught once, but I never nothing happened. But yes, that's one thing I remember from back in the days. Like fucking hopping.
You ever pulled the brakes on the train when it was?
Nah, I never pulled. I think I was with someone who did. Cause you gotta do it on the stop. Yes, I was with someone. They pulled it. I just ran.
But you could do it while it's riding.
Yeah, but then you could get get asked out.
The whole thing. So in my old junior high in 136, in St. Nick, so we always hop the train there.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, every day somebody pulled the emergency brake, and we always had to stay an extra fucking 5-10 minutes because the conductor had to come and check every car and see which one it is. So what I used to do was once they did that, I hopped to the downtown side and took it one stop to 125th to C and come back on the A because it will go express all the way.
Yeah.
I'm be like, fuck. And then you see the train still there, and I'm like, nah, I can't deal with every fucking. It was either every Friday or every Thursday they used to do that shit. I used to get fucking pissed, bro.
They don't hardly do it anymore. I guess probably now because there's so many cameras and shit.
Oh, nah.
People get bagged.
Bro, the shit we did growing up, they won't be able to do now.
Yeah. You'll get caught. But
especially everybody filming you and putting you on Instagram and fucking Facebook.
That's true. But like I said, I think back in the days when we did it, somebody did it. I just ran and stuff. I think my ass was too skinny to even pull it hard. Back in the days,
You try to pull it and you're hanging there.
try to pull it, that shit won't do nothing.
Like George of the Jungle.
I'll be like that. It's not working. But yeah, no. So I remember that. But we were fucking talking about.
But you said growing up poor.
Yeah.
When was the first time your mom or somebody bought any kind of gaming console in your house?
Yeah, man. I was super late, to be honest with you. I think I got a Nintendo, but like way.
When the Super Nintendo was already out?
Yeah, way later, man. My mom was poor, bro. Because I remember Nintendo came with Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And we got one. I don't even think that shit was brand new. I think that shit was like used from the flea market or something. But yeah, I got one like super late. I know Richie used to always have, like, Richie had the Atari. Richie had Genesis. So I would go to Richie's house and play. But I think Nintendo was my first one with the Duck Hunt.
I think that was a lot of people's, but we had our parents bought us a Nintendo, but it was probably 3 or maybe 4 years after it came out. But the shit is, we had to play it in the TV in the kitchen, which was like 13-inch.
Damn, you playing in the kitchen?
In the kitchen.
Oh my god.
And dude, they don't even make
fucking that heat.
They don't even make 13-inch TVs anymore.
My mom, I think, still has a 13-inch.
Dude, my mom used to make us play in the TV in the kitchen because she always said if we play Nintendo,
that won't fuck up the TV.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah.
Va a dañar los colores. So no va a jugar.
Yo, they were bad packed.
I don't know why.
All Spanish.
So we played in a black and white 13-inch TV.
You can't even tell who's Luigi or who's Mario.
You couldn't even tell when you get the mushroom and you get big because you still look small. So me and my brother Alex used to play fucking Mario in a 13-inch black and white TV in the kitchen when my mom's cooking. And it's fucking hot. So you know the control had the wire. So my mom's, mueve esa vaina, coño, because I got to get to the never. I'm like, yo, you told us we could play here. Like, what the fuck? So we'll play for hours. And I'm like, Mom, can you let us connect it in the bigger TV? Because we had the box. You know, it was like 40-inch, but it's the old school, that sits in the floor and shit.
Yeah.
No. Va dañar los colores. Then my boy, I used to go to his house. His moms will let him play in the big TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, your mom's doesn't say anything about the colors? What colors? That shit is good.
I know.
So
Anthony used to have the same thing.
me and my brother used to do it when my mom used to go do the compra in the supermarket.
Yeah, you connected a little bit.
We connected and we started playing. And we knew how long she was going to take because she's doing the big compra for the month. Because she just got the cupones.
Yeah.
So we're like, yo, all we got to do is once she screams, vayan pa abajo, subir la compra, coño. Yo, we got to disconnect that shit quick.
Yeah.
But sometimes we had to do it like at least 15 or 20 minutes earlier because my mom's would be slick and she'll touch it. It'll be hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, te estaban jugando. Yo, grande.
Yeah.
And we like,
back in the days, that shit was like you had to connect it with the semi-axle, whatever.
Yeah. It's almost like the, yeah.
You had to do
so you had to screw it in.
Get the controllers, put that
and the
shit in.
control. You'd be like,
man.
coño, man. We had so much fun playing the big TV. Yo, maybe 2 years later, we convinced her that, we could play because she saw, we went to my boy's house, her comadre's house downstairs. Oh, pero comadre, te está dejando Dani que juegue la televisión grande. Sí, no se daña. And then I told my mom, you see? She said, no. En la cocina todavía, coño. I'm like, fuck.
You probably got tired of you motherfuckers being in the way.
Yo, me and Alex got mad. We were like, we don't even want to play this shit no more. 13-inch TV, dogs, black and white.
Was that your first one?
What, like game console? Yeah, and then maybe our thing was we couldn't get anything new until the one we had either broke
yeah.
or that's it. We couldn't turn it on anymore. Same thing with clothes. sneakers. Yo, if my sneakers could last a year, my mom's wouldn't even buy us new